on Ice Hockey UKTV in association with SMP Europe. It's game day 1 for Great Britain, and what a huge game day it is on home ice in the second tier, the World Championship Division 1 Group A. The top 2 teams in this group, well, they go up to the top flight for 2024. Great to get inside the dressing room, just look around these famous shirts. There's some big names, of course, some names that have been playing for so many years. Robert Dowd, Matthew Myers and Jonathan Phillips, on to Mark Richardson. But if you swing around here and just see Smallsy coming into shot here, that's a shirt of Nathaniel Halbert, his first ever Great Britain game. He is one of 3 debut caps, thanks Smallsy. And of course, there's another couple of debutants as well. Johnny Curran wearing number 48 and Sam Ruop number 2. But those players will make their debut caps. A presentation in the dressing room, as there always is on a GB debut, a special moment for them. But a special moment for all these 22 players. A tournament on home ice with a chance to go to the top flight of world ice hockey. And this is what happened.
Face off to the right of Matt Dalton, 4 times an Asian champion. He's played in the AHL, the KHL, was a standout in his NCAA younger days, and a fixture now in the Korean nets. Here's Nathaniel Halbert to Hammond. Hammond for Waller. He had to take it off his chest. Waller trying to punch that through, but Ingyo with a big block, and that'll send the puck on to Hyunwoo. He'll dump it in. Nathaniel Halbert to Richardson. Hammond. Nice puck movement there to Lake and Hammond. Good chemistry early on from those 2. Here's Waller. Waller in the back and out front. They score! Lake opens up the scoring. GB1, Korea no score. Ben Lake with the tap in.
That was just great puck moving through the neutral zone from GB. And right there, Waller wins the battle. Puts it in front of the net with a backhand pass, and Lake finishes it off. No one takes Lake, no one gets his stick. It's an easy tap in for him. A great pass from Waller, but it all started from the great neutral zone plays. Quick passes from GB through the neutral zone, opening Korea up, and then getting a good scoring chance and finishing the play off.
Halbert will dump as Curran and company will change.
Well, one thing the Koreans have done really well this period, they've been matching their defense up to the GB lines. They're not worried about changing their lines. They're just making sure they have their top defenseman up against what they consider to be the top GB line, probably their highest scoring line. They looked at the lineup and figured, let's match certain, and they've changed every time. They've been very disciplined, done it very well in this first period.
Here's Mosey. Robert Dowd, his Steelers teammate. Dowd with the cutback backhander, glove save, Dalton. What a burst of speed by Dowd, and a lovely shot, but a great stop by Dalton.
Yeah, Dowd just cut from the right side into the middle of the ice, got that backhand to the net quickly, and Dalton had to stretch with his glove hand. Just flung it up in the air, the puck, and landed in the corner, but a great move from Dowd, but a great save from Dalton. Because we saw in one of the earlier games, the Romanians got just a one-handed redirect and scored, so the goalies are always tested in those situations.
This is one it looked like Dalton would like to have back. Waller with his second assist, but a lovely low shot from Dowd that Dalton couldn't handle.
Well, again, it's Waller's speed. He's just pushing the defense right back to the top of the circles, which allowed Dowd to come in behind. Dowd gets the pass, fires it into the back of the net, sees enough net there to beat Dalton on the shot. Again, Dalton just couldn't react quick enough on that one.
Great Britain 2, Korea no score. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back with live second period action from Motor Point Arena, the Division 1A World Championships on Viaplay Extra after this quick intermission break. Puck is down on period number 2. Ki-sung wins it cleanly all the way back down to Dalton. Young-suk trying to deflect that off the half wall. Kirk got in his way. Kirk trying to get it across the goal mouth. Neilson scores! Cade Neilson just 12 seconds in. Kirk to Neilson. Puck to Twine. Oh, so fine. 3-0 GB.
It all started from the forecheck of Curran, who went flying in there, put the defenseman under pressure, throws the puck around the boards. Richardson keeps it in, and then Kirk picks it up. Eventually it gets to, right here you see Kirk picks it up, drives to the net, slides it across. The defenseman just taps it really accidentally to Neilson, who grabs it, pulls it in, and puts it up over the glove of Dalton. Like I said, Dalton's glove's been a bit low in this game.
Kirk sends it back to Tetlow, who had already drifted to his right, and the puck will skitter all the way down.
Yeah, Kirk just spinning all over the place in that offensive zone. He's driving the Koreans crazy.
Neilson to Curran. Curran out front for Neilson. He got a piece of that. He swatted at it. And somehow Dalton kept it out with 7:58 remaining on the clock. We'll step aside for a quick break on Viaplay. Join us in 60 seconds time. Halbert being watched by Junwoo Kim. Halbert's had some kind of game. Taking flight through the middle, and Halbert trying to go coast to coast, and Halbert, well, he was hooked, he says, and the play goes on. Dalton lost his stick and going coast to coast. Nathaniel Halbert.
He just blew through 3 players, went in, and it was a good save from Dalton in the end. I think Halbert might have missed slightly wide there, but it was just a burst of speed through the defenseman. Good scoring opportunity.
Kirk, Halbert, Hammond into the bumper position goes Lake. Hammond fakes, looks off to Kirk. Kirk, a little stick handle, and it rolled off his backhand. Igno is back out on the ice. Kirk scores! Up top shelf where you keep the good whiskey. Liam Kirk on the board.
Seems like Kirk looks slightly to his left, and he sees that the Koreans get the man back on the ice, so he just decides to take it into that area where there's some space, and he fires a quick shot up and over the stick side of Dalton. It's just a great shot. Just Kirk taking advantage of the defenseman sitting right back and not coming out and taking that space away. Obviously, the defenseman's got to watch Lake, who's low, and he knows that the pass can quickly go down low to Lake in that position, so Kirk just decides, well, if you're going to give me that space, you're going to let me walk in below the circle, below the dot, I should say, and he just fires. That's a great shot from Kirk.
5 seconds. Let's let the crowd take it home at Motor Point. Done and dusted. A shutout win for Ben Bounds, a 4-0 comprehensive victory in the opener for Great Britain. Lake, Dowd, Neilson, and Kirk, all of the bright lights shining on a Saturday night.
Oh, what a great night, and look at the fans on their feet. Really appreciate the effort from GB, and a great performance from them.
Post-game, Robert Dowd, pretty perfect start, early goals at both ends, shutout. Great way to start the tournament.
Yeah, excellent way to start the tournament. Obviously, getting off to a good start in these things is crucial for us. And like you said, couldn't start a better way. Clean sheet on the board for Boundsy, which is awesome. Gives our defence some confidence to make plays. And obviously, putting a few goals in at the other end, so guys are starting to feel the puck. I think we've got another gear to go into, being honest, but solid start.
If there were any nerves, that goal in the first couple of minutes settled the guys down and brought the crowd into it, and it kind of kicked on from there.
Absolutely, like you said, I think that settled us right into the game. Obviously, stuff like this, all the build-up and everything. We've had a training camp the last couple of weeks. You can be a bit nervy coming into home ice and a big game like that to start with, and obviously that first goal popped it nice and early. Everyone can kind of settle into the game and start to make plays and feel confident.
And yourself getting on the board as well. Nice pass from Josh and found the target yourself.
Yeah, it was an excellent pass from Josh. He skated at the D and pushed them right back for me, so he gave me time to get my head up and pick a spot. Always nice to get on the board in the first game and get the confidence up going into the week.
You mentioned the training camp, a few new guys coming into the camp, but the kind of culture and the ethos that's in the team, it makes it easy to bring those new guys in, and they've settled in really well.
Absolutely, everyone's settled in great, everyone's bought in, and like you said, we've had a core of this team for so long now. this team, the main core has been together for about 10 years, and obviously we have some very good additions to it, and everyone's bought in during training camp, and everything's looking great.
Congratulations, Cade. What was that like for you tonight?
I think it was just great experience. You know, you come into this tournament with, like, you want to start off strong, and I think we did exactly that.
How important was that early goal, do you think?
Oh, immense. You know, just getting the legs going, getting everybody engaged right away. I think we just only started building momentum from there.
And what about, you know, you had the whole day to think about it, the energy, I guess, in the body. How did you cope with you know, having the whole day to think about the game?
I think it's just a usual thing. You usually play at night, but it's more just excitement. It's kind of a little bit harder to nap than most games because you're so excited for this experience, especially playing in front of all our amazing fans. So just a lot of excitement coming into this game.
Well, I want to touch on that. The noise was great. How did you find it?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's like having a six-man on the ice. I know it's a cliche, but when you hear them screaming, it's just unbelievable. It makes so much momentum for us.
Just want to touch on you personally, scoring a goal in the rink that you grew up in a World Championship. How does that feel?
That's pretty cool. I was used to watching David Clark score those goals, so it was pretty cool. It's a great pass by Kirky, great play. So I just had the easy job to finish it.
And just finally, how do you 5 games in 7 days is a lot of hockey. How do you keep composed over the week?
I think it's just you go back to the basics. We've done this our whole lives, right? Even tournaments when you're younger, you've been getting used to this to build up for this moment. You just gotta stay composed, treat your body like a temple. So
brilliant. I can see how warm you are. You need to calm down. I'm going to let you go.
It's roasting in here.
Cheers,
Thank
Cade.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.